So this is going to be the romantic compatibility between a Sagittarius and another Sagittarius. So anytime you have two zodiacs who are the same sign, you really just get that same energy but like amplified, and it's very strong. So this is when two people who are super similar come together. So in some ways it can be good because you can really see the other person's perspective and you understand where your partner is coming from. In other ways, it can be bad because you guys might be too similar. So there's pros and cons to that, but it's definitely very strong energy amplified. So Sagittarius times two is just a lot of Sagittarius, and nothing wrong with that, right? So you two are both fire signs. So you have one fire sign, another, you get together and there's an explosion. First of all, the chemistry is so strong. There is so much passion between you and your partner. Without a doubt, you guys are super attracted to one another, and it's just really steamy and really sensual, and you guys have a lot of fun together and lots of pleasure there too. It's really great. The only thing is that you guys are definitely prone to anger as two fire signs. You're very quick to get mad at one another over something very small. So there could be a lot of verbal arguing between the two of you. But the thing is, as quick as you are to anger, you're just as quick to forgive and let it go. So it's like as soon as you started fighting, it's like the fight is already over. Even though there may be frequent fights, they're usually never like anything too serious or long lasting. It's just very little stuff. And really the best way for two fire signs to deal with that heavy, intense energy and that proneness to anger is to really do physical activities with one another. Okay, so that can be in the bedroom, but doesn't have to. It can just be like working out together, going to the gym together, taking hikes together, doing some kind of physical activity. Yeah, anything. Even like as something as simple as cleaning the house together. Whatever gets your heart racing, something where two can be physical together, that's really going to help with your relationship. So as a Sagittarius, both of you are mutual signs. So that means both of you are very open-minded and very go with the flow type of energy. You also have a lot of wisdom too as a Sagittarian. So this is a relationship that's you guys like to really do stuff. And unlike other fire signs that sort of like to talk about doing things and get excited about doing things, you guys are most likely to really follow through on your plans and really like keep up with it too. So whereas other couples might be like, oh, let's go hiking together, and you're like, oh wow, that was really fun. Sagittarius is more like, well, let's do this every weekend. Like, let's go to this park, let's go to that park, let's go to this mountain, this place, blah 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 blah. Let's travel the country, travel the world type of thing. Like, you guys are actually like gonna follow through on what you say. Like, you two are not just talk. Like, you're action oriented. Like, you go for it. You take that. You take your direction. You venture forth within the relationship. So this relationship really has a lot of potential, high progression to move forward. So your planet that you're ruled by is Jupiter. So Jupiter is the biggest planet of the solar system, and it's very expansive energy. It's very lucky too. So this is actually a very lucky relationship. So when two Sagittarians get together, you might find that like you just feel blessed. Like, you just kind of feel like the universe is on your side, like the universe is rooting for you. Like, it's just amazing, like all these blessings that come your way when you get together, because that lucky, happy-go-lucky energy is amplified. So it's just really fortunate, both of you. A very wealthy relationship. And if not money, then spiritual wealth. You guys just feel like you have so much to give with one another. So you never get tired of each other. You never really get bored of each other. You both just want to explore with one another, travel with one another, try new things, get out there. So As Sagittarians, you two are both ruled by the ninth house. So again, this is about traveling. This is about exploring. This is about choosing a direction and going forth. So this relationship has so much potential to really move forward. So, that could be in a traditional sense where you guys meet each other and you quickly get engaged, quickly get married, and maybe quickly start a family. But that's not always the traditional route that everyone takes. It could be that like you move in together really quickly, or you decide to travel around the world. This is definitely like two Sagittarians is totally like van life type of energy. Like this is the most likely couple to just jump in a van and just explore, just travel across the country. And yeah, you guys really can't stay in one place for too long. So this is the type of couple that's like nomadic energy, like you're just always on the go. Yeah, you could find yourself like you guys move homes a lot, or you just take a lot of vacations with one another. So as the symbol, as a Sagittarian, you guys are ruled by the centaur. Why is that so hard to say? The centaur. So that is half man, half horse. It's actually a mythical animal, a mythical creature. So you guys are mythical yourselves because you're ruled by this mythical animal. So you guys definitely have like a lot of dreams. You're very dreamy, like in your head, but you're action oriented. You actually take those dreams and you manifest them. You make them a reality. You put them into the physical world. So you guys are just like, you guys just have so much potential together. You guys are unstoppable. I could see two Sagittarians like starting a business together, just doing something. And even if you aren't like romantic partners, very great for business partnership. Two Sagittarians, like when they get together, they're just unstoppable. Like they make stuff happen. Like they don't just sit back and just, I mean, they do kind of sit back and let their blessings come to them, but then they go for it. They go after it. So yeah, overall the chemistry is great. You guys are super passionate with one another. You guys are probably, when it comes to the bedroom, you guys are the most wildest signs of the zodiac. You guys are trying like all kinds of stuff, like all crazy things. Like it never gets boring in the bedroom, so you never have to worry about that. You could be together like for decades. Like you could be like that old married couple and you guys are still like trying different things in the bedroom. Like you guys never fall into routine. Like you guys are doing like every position in the book. Like it's never boring. It's never the same. You're always switching it up. You're always keeping it fresh. Yeah, it's just wild. And your only warning sign is that I pretty much say this with all fire signs. Like the chemistry is so good, but you do have to make sure it goes beyond the chemistry. It goes beyond the physical. You have to make sure there's something like long lasting there, and it's not just about the bedroom stuff. Like that there is a deep bond and deep connection between the two of you. And I feel like Sagittarians are most happy when they both have a goal that they can fixate on. So like if you are worried about like, is this just like a physical thing? Like, do we have the potential? Are we just gonna burn out? Like, are we gonna make it last? The best way to go about this is to find like a common goal that you guys can work towards, because you guys are super determined, super goal oriented. And yeah, and I feel like having like a similar career, or even if you work together, could definitely help the relationship too. You guys just, if you two can have some kind of common goal, you can get so far in life. And that's all there is to it. So thank you for watching, and be sure to look at other signs too. You're not just bound to your sun sign, you also have your moon sign or your rising sign, okay, depending on what you resonate with more. And definitely in love matters, pay attention to your Venus too. That's a pretty big deal for anything related to romance, your Venus sign. So thank you for watching, and that's all there is.